Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Yus and I go to digital products so you don't get scammed and you keep your money. A lot of you guys are asking me how the Hustler University is because I already made a video of Andrew Tate, and either you find reviews of fanboys or haters who have never been in the new university on YouTube. So I want to give an objective view on it. I have always courses. I'm in the Hustler University. I haven't joined the War Room yet. I'm gonna tell in the end why. I'll give you a summarization after 2 months Hustler University. Is the scam? No. Does it give value? Yes. Do you need to join the Hustler University? It depends, maybe. I'm gonna tell you why. My experience might be different than yours, but it's also because of my background. So I just give a lot of cons and pros so you can make your own decision. We will start off with 5 cons so we can get rid of that. So this is a trigger warning for all the fanboys out there. It might be a little bit harsh reality.
Sent down from God Andrew Tate. Just a
Con number 1. It's overwhelming. If you are in your life at a point where you have an 80-hour work week, if your focus is all over the place, if you're going through a divorce, if you have a new house, if you get a baby, then I'm not sure if the Hustle University or any online course in general is now for you. What online courses don't tell you is that you need to have your focus. You cannot be scattered all over the place. There are so many ways to make money online, but a lot of people are not making money. It's either they're not focused or the information they have is scattered all over the place. In this case, everything is summarized in one place, but if you have no focus, if you lack direction, it's not the best place. Now you should clear your head first. Also, this will be a harsh reality. I think at least 90% of you guys will make more money than your initial investment. You might learn a lot, but what these courses don't tell you, what the university doesn't tell you, what nobody ever will tell you, is that you have to go through a lot of rejections. If you want to become a copywriter, you have to get at least rejected 99 out of 100 times. Sometimes you might get 200 rejections and then you might close a deal. It might be worth it in the long term, but in the short term, if you think that way, it might not be the best case for you. You need to have a reality check for that. Con number 2, it's a Discord channel. If you are unfamiliar with Discord, you might not like it. If you're not on social media, you might not like it. You can study and take action in all kinds of formats, through a book, through video. In this case, it's a Discord channel with a lot of subsections. It's all over the place if you don't know how to go through it. And it's gonna be very difficult for you to go through the university. Honestly, if you don't want to work with Discord, then don't join the university because you're just going to pay for the watches of Tate without getting any information back. Con number 3, it's kind of disappointing. This university is extremely hyped up if you follow the Tate brothers, and it doesn't really go through its expectations. So here all the time there are like 18 wealth creation systems. I only found less than 10. Also what I miss is high-tech closing and business consultations. What I miss is consultation in general, acquisitions. Those are wealth creating systems as well. There might be a reason why they're not in the system, but the university doesn't provide that much as promised. You must also not forget there's no refund policy, and basically Andrew, he lies a lot to you. If you know a little bit of the Tate brothers, they are Trump fanboys, which basically means they are using the same marketing as Art of the Deal. This means that they just lie to you, they exaggerate, and then they call it marketing. They make you cry so you buy. They will do high pressure tactics to shame you into buying their product.
Anyone who's going to sit there and still be poor in the modern day and age is just too arrogant. I don't want to join the war room. Well, you're better than the 2,000 millionaires in the war room. No, you're not. Yeah. You need us. Yeah. It's amazing how arrogant. Most people who are poor are just arrogant.
They will create a lot of fanboys and a following, so you will basically spend money on them without questioning anything. They have been running webcam models. They have been using the marketing tactics on Sims. Don't think you're gonna be any different. Con number 4, it's actually one big upsell to the war room. I get really sick that every single time I make a little bit of progress, people say that you have to join the war room. It actually reminds me a lot of NFTs that you buy and then you get Discord or Telegram access, which is basically the same as what the war room is. Let's be straight up. Do you want to join a mastermind which is full of Andrew Tate's fanboys? If you nerds have any ounce of self-respect, you won't look up to a guy random on the internet and you won't pay their cars. You are broke, so you don't have to pay their cars and watches and women and houses and whatever. There's nothing to look up to. These guys are not the moral gods that you think. I understand that a lot of you guys are young and naive and you have a bad family, you're not religious and you need someone to look up to. I get it. But there are so many people out there who have good character and you should look up to them. But unfortunately, most of you peasants, you just want to get scolded on, you just want to get stamped on because that's the way you are. Like their idol, the Trump brothers are basically using the same marketing and scams what Trump does. Trump scams hardworking people, contractors. It's basically the same people that Tate hangouts with.
I have friends with $1.5 million Lamborghinis purely from street girls. I have mafia boss friends, active and retired. I have scam artists. I have fraudsters. These are the people I hang around with. These are the people I know. These are the people I hang around with. If they have something to say, they're going to say it, but it's only going to be in the war room.
Tristan Tate is a scammer and a liar.
And then after that was the Polish chick too. And then she said, right after that, she said, well, now we have to be boyfriend, girlfriend, or we can't keep having sex. So that was that.
Well, I would just say yes.
Yeah, and then I would.
I'm a liar, bro. I'm a liar.
I think I was moving.
Nature.
There are so many red flags. They are not good human beings. Like Tristan Tate just lies to women and abuses them.
Olivia, Jesus Christ. I was the second man she ever fucked in her whole life. Beautiful, big, natural tits. So cute. Man, it hurt her at every moment that I was doing it. But it felt good for me, so who gives a shit?
What they want you to think is that maybe at one point you might become their friends when you join the war room and you can join the inner circle together with Sterling Cooper and Jay Waller. Basically the same as what they do with their women.
To my main girl, I'm like, look, this is some new bitch we're gonna fuck, we're gonna have some fun, we're gonna try it out. To the new girl, it's like, look, this is our lifestyle, this is how it is, da-da-da. And you do have to kind of very subtly, and it's a subtle art. You have to drop the most subtle of hints to the new girl that if she's perfect enough, she might get to be the top girl one day. And then you put them in a perpetual competition, vying for your attention, and they suck a bunch of dick, and it is what it is.
There's nothing to look up to. These guys are just human beings. You should not follow them as a god. Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate, these guys are good at kickboxing. Not great, but good. And I respect everyone who dares to fight in the ring, but I'm not gonna be their fanboy. I have too much self-respect for that. If you're gonna become a fanboy and say this guy is a kickboxing world champion, his last significant fight was against Ibrahim. He lost the fight. He was making excuses why he lost. Ibrahim is just better, he won a lot. And this guy is 10 years younger than him.
I congratulate him. I don't feel like I lost. I know it sounds stupid, but I don't feel like I lost. I wasn't beaten up. I wasn't beaten. He didn't beat me. It was just one of those things that happens in life.
And don't forget, this is not even the best fighter the Netherlands has. Ibrahim might be a top tier 3 fighter, maybe tier 2, but kickboxing in the Netherlands is a whole different level. We have Badahari, we have Melvin Manhoef, we have Gokhan Saki, we have Tyron Spong. Every kickboxing gym here has many world champions. If I go on the street and I show a picture of Andrew, people are gonna be like, who's this nerd? If we're gonna show a picture of Rico Verhoeven, everyone will know his name. So having a world title might impress you geeks on the internet, but in my gym, there are many world champions walking around. I'm through them, and I see that they're pretty down to earth. And then you might worship this guy because you will say he has cars and private jets and stuff like that, but do you know who also has a lot of sex and private jets and a lot of fanboys sponsoring them?
The Word of God is the gateway to the world of wealth.
Shows that the church counts money, lots of money. It's collecting more than $500,000 a week.
A Louisiana televangelist is asking his followers for donations to buy a $54 million private jet.
So your argument is invalid. You can get rich even by robbing grannies, but you won't get any respect. Unless you use that money to rent Lambos, get a dropshipping course, get your following, and flash geeks. And then I come to number 5. The Discord is full of fanboys like you guys. People have seriously no identity and they try to emulate the language of Tate. And I'm like, what the hell? If you go in the Discord and you're new, you're a pawn. And at some point, maybe you can become a bishop if you work hard enough. If you have any ounce of self-respect, you won't even care about these stuff. Also, Andrew Tate is saying that everyone helps each other, which is not true. People bring each other down. They say you're stupid and stuff like that. This is disgusting. I asked once in the NFT group how to get some Solana NFTs because I invested all my Ethereum already in crypto, and I wanted some with very low gas fees so I can flip it. And a bishop told me that I was poor and I had to make more money. Well, what am I doing? You can see bishops like managers in corporate environment. They have been bullied a lot, and now they have an ounce of power, so now they can use that. Hey, some of them even think they might be cool. There's this guy on YouTube, he's balding, he's short, and he thinks he's an Andrew Tate lookalike.
I am Jamie Eden. I am a bishop in Hustlers University. You'll have some dork teacher that's gone to teacher school. How do we teach these kids? How do we they have like, and that's one of the most normal questions I get. I don't like this question too much because it shows like a scarcity mindset, like how fast can I make this and this amount of money? It's like a little bit of a slave mindset.
So yeah, there will be a lot of nerds who will tell you how to join the Hustler University. I will stay objective and I will say how it is. Geeks. So these are the 5 cons why Hustler University sucks. And this is more my experience, but it's also very objective, so you can make your choices. But now I'm gonna also tell you the pros, of course, which might make you join the Hustler University. I will give a bonus. I actually got my money back from the investment, and that was basically in the crypto. One of the guys told me to dollar cost average in the REN token. However, I'm not sure if this is exclusively from this Discord, because there are many Discord groups who give you advice as well. I can give you advice as well. Dollar cost average in the Phantom token or in any layer 1 token, and you will get your money back. So here, if that's the choice you do, just to join the crypto group in this Discord in the Hustler University, I'm not sure if this is the best group for you, because there are so many good out there. 5 pros to join. Number 1. It works if you have an abundance of time and money. This stuff works if you have either a lot of time or a lot of money. If you are broke, you work 80 hours a week, then it's not gonna work for you. However, most of you guys, they're either broke and have too much time, or you have a lot of money and you have no time. So what you can do is, if you have too much time, you can join the affiliate course, or you can do copywriting. And if you have too much money and no time, you can join the stock and crypto group, and you can make money out of that. Pro number 2, legit coaches. This stuff works, and 100% sure that you will get your $50 back in a month if you just put in the time and effort, because the information is legit. I will give you a tip. Just ignore the other pawns. Don't take the bishops too seriously. They have issues themselves. Don't forget, a lot of people with money, they have mental issues. So if you just come for the information and that's it, you will be welcome. Pro number 3, it has amazing quality to price ratio. A lot of you guys are from the US, where you pay 6 figures for a college degree. I'm not in that position. My college degree was basically free in Europe. So you can understand, for $50 a month, you will have so much more information than a college degree, unless you're in a STEM field and you go, of course, to a big company. Don't forget, the world is changing very fast. 4 years of degree, I'm not saying it's bad. Every single information that you get in the first year will already be old in the last year, and this Discord channel is getting updated every single day. Pro number 4, it's one big information bundle. The main issue with people is focus. So all the information is scattered. They might find some affiliate marketing here, copywriting there, and they don't know what to do, and they have all this information all over the place. In this Discord channel, there are subgroups, and everything is just in one channel. It will take you years if you want all the information that's available online for free. Everything is basically out there on YouTube. You need to respect your own time and just follow a direction. And you can do that with the Hustler University. And pro number 5, there's a camaraderie. Even though I dislike the fanboys in the Hustler University, there's still a group bonding. There's one person to look up to. If I'm gonna be very politically correct, instead of saying that this is a cult, I would say this is a very engaging group of people who follow the same direction. And hey, if you can make money out of that, that's just good, right? And who knows, if you have a huge disposable income, you might even join a war room in the future, which is basically upselled every single day. I've heard very good stories of the war room. I'm not sure if you get a lot of help if you're broke. For example, if you want a second passport, you just need to invest 200k into Turkey, for example. And if you can't just invest that easily, then I think it's better to focus on money first. So that's the pros and cons of the Hustler University. I try to be as objective as possible. I might have some strong language about Andrew Tate. I might not like him, but I respect some of the ways he is making money, and I need some money as well. I have to give the disclaimer that instead of consuming all their contents, just take action on the Hustle University and don't look too much up to these guys, because they don't have really good morals in my opinion, and they are just after your money. They have webcam studios. They know how to play guys, so they know how to play you. If you think you are any different than their webcam customers, and you are any different than the money they get in their wallets, then you must be very naive. And I want to give you a reality check for that. You should never idolize a person on the internet you have not met. People will say I'm a hater. People will say I'm jealous, arrogant, exactly the same language as Andrew Tate does. But you should not be an idiot. You should not be a fanboy at all. Don't forget, they live in Romania, so of course they're shady. Their own sister don't like them, so that says something about that as well. It might sound like that I'm a hater, but I try just to help you guys out. So you just want the information to get money. You don't want to spend your money on the cars of someone else's when you're broke, okay? That's like simping level. I haven't joined the war room yet, simply because I have too much self-respect to pay someone else's car, but I'm pretty sure if I have a lot of disposable income, the war room will really help me. Now I just think it's very difficult for me if I pay 7K for the war room or whatever the price is at this moment, that I can rather invest that in Bitcoin. Also, I'm not sure if I will ever attend the war room meeting. If you look at the war room Arizona, you see that the people they attract are like Andrew Tate wannabes. They look like they're midgets. I'm not saying you should be a lone wolf, but following a cult is also not the best option. However, I'm not gonna talk bad about a war room. I've heard good stories about it. I'm not sure if you have the intention to go into the war room, if that's your last money, because you will have to spend money anyway to make money. I'm not the right person for the war room right now, but I will be joining later this year. So we will wrap it up. I would say get to the video again, see the points, and if you want to join the Hustler University, my recommendation is, if you have the focus, if you have the energy, if you have the time, and if you have tried multiple stuff in the years and you haven't gone anywhere, join the Hustler University. You can join it for $50. After a month, you can get out if you don't want to continue anymore, but I recommend you at least to do 2 months. You can join it to the affiliate link down here, because hey, I need to make money as well, and you will never find someone on the internet who will be as objective as me. And if you succeed, you make money, you make more money, join the war room, and I will see you there as well. You got this, man.